Hey, it's Friday. Let's get this show on the road, baby. We got things to do this weekend. Easter weekend, you know it's going to be a good one. You know it's going to be a long one, so enjoy yourself. I hope you get to see family and friends, have a little barbecue or clam bake, whatever anybody does. I hope you get a good chance to do it. Beautiful weather down here today, so we're good. I might enjoy the river later on. So what's going on with old... Y'all know I like to call him a different name every time. Little dick up in the White House. Old Trumpy boy. He made a comment, and I just kind of perked up to it. And he said he's done more in 8 weeks than President Obama did in 8 years. You damn right you did. None of it good, but you're doing a whole lot in 8 weeks, ain't you? You done surpassed him on golf. You done surpassed him on all other shit. Like throwing a Moab missile bomb over there in Afghanistan. Made a big boom. Took out some tunnels, I understand, a few boys. And that was a big show. First time we ever dropped that bomb. So everybody got a good look at that. And of course we had the missiles going into Syria. Everybody's got to look at that, the chemical attack over there. And we got the North Korean military. Of course they're fixing to test off another nuke this weekend maybe. So, you know, that's going to rattle old Trumpy boy's brain there a little bit. And, you know, who knows what might end up in North Korea. Yeah, Donald, you've done more in 8 weeks than Obama did in 8 years when it comes to messing this country up. Tearing down regulations, cutting laws, and all that other shit, too. Yeah, you've done a lot, Donald. And we'd like to give you a great big O for doing that. Anyway, he's down in Mar-a-Lago again this weekend. Of course it is. It's a holiday weekend, so that's where he's going to go, to the Southern White House Bar and Grill down there. And I understand the grill didn't get too good a ratings. A little thing on the news the other day, or yesterday, was that Mar-a-Lago actually failed. Their health inspectors came down there, and the fish and the meat and all that stuff weren't at the right temperature, and they had some other little problems. So they had to get it all fixed up, and the report is that now Mar-a-Lago meets minimum standards for health. Why ain't that nice since you're paying $200,000 to get in there, and that's just to get in the door, not including what you're going to pay for that expensive meal that just might make you sick. Who knows? I don't know. But he'll be down there in Mar-a-Lago having his fish and meat, I guess. Now, there's some serious shit going on that I got a letter from a lady out in Kentucky. Out in Kentucky. Her name's Carol. And Carol's involved in this stuff, I'm telling you. She's involved in the Democratic Party and all that. She's a well-informed individual. Anyway, she sent me a letter outlining what we believe is going to happen. A plan that's going to be put forth by Donald Trump, and we need to recognize it before he does it. And his plan is with the healthcare system. You know, he's done been shot down once. You know, he's got to come up with something else, but they're not going to come up with it. The Republicans aren't going to come up with shit. I've told you before, they've had 7 years to do this crap. They ain't done it. They're not prepared and not going to be prepared. So they've got to get some stalling action going, and they've got to create problems. Chaos is their #1 selling point. Chaos in the world, chaos in our markets, chaos everywhere, and Donald Trump looks good. That's the plan. Now, how's he going to do that? Carol let me know that what he's going to do, I just had to refresh my memory there, because I didn't write this down. When you have Obamacare, and especially if you're a lower income family, and you qualified for subsidies to help you pay for that insurance. That was one of the good things about Obamacare. Going to have you a little help there to get some insurance. Well, what's Trump's plan? Well, if you can't kill it, wound it real bad. His plan is going to be to interrupt the payments going to insurance companies for Obamacare subsidies. And I'm not sure how he's going to do that yet. We need to keep an eye out when he does. It's going to be some kind of rule or law or regulation that something's going to cause those payments to be cut. And if they're cut, you're not making your insurance payment. And guess what, Papa? you're going to get thrown off your insurance. That action would cause a whole lot of interruption in the insurance business, health insurance business. Their stocks are going to go up and down and all that shit. People are going to be losing their insurance. It's going to throw it into a quandary. And that way Trump could go, oh, look at there, Obamacare is failing. No, you're trying to kill it. And we all know you hate it. You're going to try to run it into the ground any way you can. So this is going to happen, I believe. He's going to cut those subsidies, and then by way of doing that, there goes your Obamacare. The insurance companies are all upset. And like I always remind people, your health insurance companies are the people that's raising your rates. Not Obamacare, not the government, not all that other bullshit that the right tries to tell you. It's being raised by the insurance companies. Y'all know my opinion on that crap. Universal health care is the only way to go in this country, and that's all. It's the only way to go around the world to take care of people. Not this profit care that we have. But that's his plan. He's going to interrupt that shit and throw Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act, into turmoil. And people are going to be moaning and groaning and griping, and then that remember, Donald wants you crawling to him on your knees for help. That's what Donald Trump, please save us, Mr. Trump, please, kiss off, you lowlife. That's what your plan is to do, is to cut those subsidies so Obamacare fails and you can stand up there and look good. That's what you do all over the place. You make a big shit pile and then stand up there and tell you, oh, I'll fix that for you. No, you're the one that took a big shit. And that's what's just so disgusting about you. You like to create crap and then stand up there and take credit for it. You don't care if it's good crap, bad crap, any crap. That's you, Donald Trump. A crap man full of just crap. And it falls out and spews all over everything. I've told you all before that. It's getting all over the Republican name, and it means crap. Republican means crap if you let this man continue. And that's all we've been trying to plead to the Republicans. This is not a right and left thing. This is a country thing. You know, I've told you all before, the Republicans, they only have one party. Right, extreme right, medium right, whatever it is. The right will come up with a candidate, and all of those people will vote for it. The left, oh, we have several candidates. We have the Libertarian candidate, the Green Party candidate. We have the Democratic, and it splits the vote. Now, ideals are great. This ain't the time to stand up for somebody just because, oh, you want one particular thing. Get in the party and work for what we want to do. That's the answer here. We can't be splitting this shit, because that's how Republicans win. They win by doing dirty shit, by like gerrymandering, trying to suppress the vote, and trying to split the party on our side. That's how they win. And I'm tired of them winning. And this is going to be another ploy to make chaos and have the insurance companies raising all sorts of hell and people crying and moaning. That's what Donald Trump wants. And that's sickening. Anyway, she also let me know that it's going to be real important, this one. There's an election coming up. And it's in Georgia's 6th Congressional District. Down there in Georgia. Now remember old Tom Price, he went up, became Secretary of whatever the shit Donald put him in charge of. I can't think right now. But anyway, John Ossoff is going to be running up there as a Democrat. Now this one's going to be important, people. These southern states, we need to start turning them around. I'm a southerner. There ain't nothing holding your butt to the Republicans. We can wave the flag just as much as the right and probably love it a whole lot more, in my book. That's a personal thought. But because we stand up for the ideals of that flag, we want to include everybody, not just the rich, not just the ones with the guns. We want to do it for everybody. Because everybody deserves what our Constitution and our Bill of Rights gave us. And we have a hard time fighting for that, evidently. Anyway, those are the two things I really want to get. John Ossoff and Georgia in the 6th Congressional District. And we need to get those people motivated down there. I'll just boom by you every day. Beto O'Rourke down here in Texas, same thing. We need to get that man to get Ted Cruz out. And believe me, we need to get that little slime ball out. He ain't nothing but exactly that, a little slime ball. I don't even like looking at that guy. He looks like a used car salesman ready to sell you a pile of junk. And that's what he does. So we want to get rid of him down here in Texas too. I don't want to rush, but I don't want to this. Trying to get this in one take. All right. Down to my fans now. Dennis, boy howdy. Try to go too fast. Denise Pickering. She's down there near Las Vegas, Nevada. And she wrote me a fan letter. And I'll tell you what, them fan letters, I like them because, you know, I'm old. Used to be, that's how you wanted to communicate with somebody. You wrote them a letter. When I was a kid, in certain situations, the letter was all that kept me alive. And you look for it every day. So getting a handwritten letter, that's something else. So Denise, I appreciate that. And she wants everybody to be involved and join Democrats.org. That's a Democratic Party movement thing, and we need to get in there and make our voice heard. Anyway, she also wants us to get involved, if you're old like me, in AARP, because AARP is a voice for the older people. That's what she wants us to do. And she says we need all hands on deck. Baby, I'm Navy. I know what that means. We're trying to hustle up all hands on deck on this stuff. And she also says that she leads a fairy tale life down there, and I'm just tickled to death for her. She says she just went and seen George Strait. George Strait. How can you go wrong with George Strait? Anyway, I'm tickled to death, and I hope her fairy tale goes on and on and on. And we're all lucky to have you as part of our group. Now, John Zawoski up in Boston, Massachusetts, they're pretty much near the Pretty Shitty Band. They're up there around Boston, just south, on the South Shore. And John sent a fan letter also. And John, I appreciate it very much, buddy. Thank you, and we'll put that with the t-shirt. You made a little donation there, and we appreciate that. Anyway, them dogs are howling. That only means one thing. That means Mama went outside to either feed the cats or pet a cat. Anytime Mama leaves the room and nobody's in that house, well, our 4 dogs get to howling up there and just crying until Mama comes back in that door. Sometimes it can get quite loud. They stopped. Mama went back in. That's what that means. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Easter, a good holiday. Go listen to the Pretty Shitty Band if you're up there in that Boston area. Denise, John, thank you very much. I'm hushing, the clocks are moving there. I'm lucky I'm getting it this far. I took a whole bunch more stuff off my iPad. I'm hoping we get it going now. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend. I love all y'all. Esther, thank you very much. Y'all take care. And adios, amigos. Bye con Dios. Later.